Sons of eyes. My phone's on 2%. I scheduled it for this time because I thought it'd give me time to get off work. But I'm not home yet. And my phone's on. So this might get cut short. I was reading this comment where someone said that if you tell your kids that they gotta eat what's on their plate or they're not getting nothing, then that's child abuse. And I disagree, but I'm the oldest of 7 kids, and we grew up in poverty, real poverty. And it would be unreasonable for us to have been raised with the amount of entitlement that we felt that mama should cook 7 different meals, but for somebody that's rich, that's never had any kind of struggle in their life, they might think not having a lot of food choices is child abuse. I think it's foolishness. I remember one time this boy got mad, and he was talking about how it must be nice, me and my brother, because we had money and bought a pizza or whatever. And he was talking about it like, well, you're richer than I am. That's what I told him. And he was like, what? And I'm like, you eat, but you don't work. That's like being a slave master. And a lot of people don't really feel that they have any duty to society. And a lot of times that's what puts people where they are on the political spectrum. You've got people who believe that they have certain duties and obligations, and then you have people that they feel entitled to everything. They don't feel that there are any duty and obligations. They feel that they should be free to do whatever. That the government, society, and everything should revolve around them. And so they're like, nothing is deviant. I should be able to do anything sexually. And they're like, it's okay to kill babies. I should not be responsible for the fruit of my womb. And they just, I don't owe men anything, or men, I don't owe women anything. And, there's this sort of childishness, this childish entitlement that puts a lot of people into being progressive leftists. That's where it comes from. They want other people's earnings. And what's really crazy is they'll talk about other people being greedy, but then they'll want you to work for them for free. So when I was a kid, we were super poor. Mama was not about to go get government assistance or nothing like that. And there were 7 of us. And there was some people talking about how poor they were, but they had snacks and they had locker money and all kind of stuff that we didn't have. And you got to realize you are not poor if you don't work a job, and then people who do work get taxed, and then your food gets paid for you. You're not poor. That's not being poor. That's like being a slave master. You're just sitting back doing nothing and other people are working. I couldn't do that with my conscience. I would feel guilty, and I would feel like I owe it to society. And I don't know, maybe we don't owe anything to society, but I feel kind of like we should come into this world and try to make it better and be forward thinking. Think, how's this going to impact the next generation and the generation after that? Hey, stop spilling secrets. Abraham Lincoln. Could you say, I don't know that I can pronounce that. I hope my phone don't die, but maybe I can get in the house and put it on the charger. Stop spilling secrets. What secrets? Nothing's really a secret, my friend. The truth is for those who love it. And humans are not good at keeping secrets, not male or female. They normally tell somebody, or they accidentally tell somebody, or they say the information forgetting that it will expose the secret. And humans can't really keep secrets. Information's not really destroyed. There's cause and effect. You put a wave in the universe, it's coming back. Like secrets, freedom, rights. These are all, they're sort of, dang, my mind went blank when I'm pulling in. I'm looking for the dog. Sometimes he's in trouble. Sometimes he comes and greets me. Sometimes there's Dolly. Duke's probably across the railroad, in the pond, or at the neighbor's. Oh. That puppy got up under my foot, actually. I didn't mean to step on you, dude. Whew. Man, I can get it on the charger. I've been working today in this heat, putting up garage doors. Hello. Hey. Now everybody's gone. Hey, I'm sorry about that. My phone died. And now I got it back on the charger. Oh, don't go over there. Reconnect. Everybody left. My phone was on 2% when I got off work. I just wasn't able. My phone was on 2% when I got off work. It died coming in the door. I just got the phone on the charger. Whew. There's a storm last night, and it blew the tin off of the small chicken pen that had 2 roosters. And one of them roosters almost had a heat stroke. I had to put ice on them and everything. Could you say Mehmet Furkan Tekoroglu? What does that mean? Hello? Well, that's 20-something people for a second. And then my phone dies. I don't really have anything to talk about too much. I had tried to go live a few times, and there's nobody watching because I just do it randomly. So I thought I'll schedule it. And then I forgot I had scheduled. And then I saw something that told me, hey, it's scheduled for 5:40 to go live. I was like, okay, I'll do that. And then I'm doing a live stream, and I get like 20-something people. And my phone dies. But I like to, hey, stop spilling secrets. I'm really curious about what Abraham Lincoln is talking about, like what secret I've spilled. And then that, I'm pronouncing Mehmet Furkan Tekoroglu. Plus, I'm probably not going to say it right. And then I'm scared, like, what does that even mean? I don't know what I would be saying. Hello. I heard that I'm probably just gonna quit streaming. I need to script these and or have some interviews, have some of my friends on. I think I'll just be done with this.